The 4 simple steps to talk to motivated sellers. What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you step-by-step how to talk to motivated sellers with my simple 4-step process. If you want to get on the phone and actually have a conversation with somebody that wants to sell the property, this is going to be the exact video on what to do, what to say, so you don't have to worry about exactly the words you have to say or the questions to ask or how to build that rapport and the stuff in between. In this video, you're going to become an instant expert to talking to motivated sellers and getting wholesaling real estate deals. Now, this is a tried and true system where I bring hundreds of thousands of beginners into wholesaling real estate, and they can all talk to sellers and get wholesaling deals by using this stupid, simple script. But before I break it all down, do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it. So first and foremost, I have to let you know, do not be nervous. So many people, when it comes to talking to a motivated seller, they get a little nervous. They start cringing up a little, like, oh my gosh, what do I do here? What if they say something mean? Or what if this happens or that happens? Guys, do not freak out over this. This is a simple process of just having a conversation. You've already had thousands of conversations this year already, and you've probably had millions of conversations throughout your lifetime. Talking to a motivated seller about them wanting to sell the property is the same exact thing. And why am I so good at teaching people how to get their first deal? I got my first deal at 17 being a nervous wreck. And after making millions and millions of dollars in wholesaling real estate and teaching you guys how to do it, I've always kept it simple. And so when you talk to a motivated seller, you only have to think of 4 steps, or basically 4 basic questions. This is MCTP. MCTP. If there's one thing you need to drill in your head, it's just that acronym, MCTP. MCTP stands for motivation, condition, time frame, and price. When I talk to any motivated seller, and you guys see me do my live cold calls and live streams talking to sellers and closing sellers and all these great things, it seems like I'm an expert. I know exactly what to say all the stinking time. But between you and me, I'm just thinking of MCTP. It helps you build rapport, helps you do all these great things. So let's get into the MCTP. First in the M is motivation. And this is the most important part actually in wholesaling real estate. We want to figure out when talking to a seller if we're wasting our time having a conversation with them or if we're actually having a good combo with them. The most important factor to determine if you're talking to a seller and it's going to be a wholesaling deal or not is that M, motivation. Are they actually looking to sell the property? The reason is because we're looking to get a contract for a discount so we can make a bunch of money. That's the goal here. And if somebody doesn't have a motivation to sell the property, it's not going to be a deal. Remember this, no motivation, no checks, or no wholesaling deal. So I'm having a conversation with somebody about them wanting to sell the property and they don't have a real motivation to selling it. Oh, you know, I just feel like an offer, or it'd be nice to move, or I'll move when I feel like it, or I mean, maybe if I get the right offer. The chance of you making a deal and making $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 on that is a lot lower versus somebody who says, oh, I lost my job. Oh, I got terrible tenants. Oh, I'm behind on my mortgage payment. I just got to get rid of this and go somewhere else. That's a legit reason or motivation. I always think with motivation, hey, is there a reason or a factor that is making this person want to sell the property? Is it something that is legit or not? The biggest rookie mistake I see with wholesalers is they'll have a seller that literally has no motivation at all, but they're going to try to force a deal out of the seller and try to keep doing the whole conversation, even though they know there's no motivation at all. Maybe it's going to be a deal, or this is the only person that said they want to sell the property for the day. Don't waste your time. Guys, you have to guard your time, because that time is better spent talking to people that actually have a legit motivation to selling the property. It might seem like you're working or grinding hard, talking to people that don't want to sell the property all day. It's just going to leave you frustrated, angry, and annoyed. If the person you're talking to does not want to sell the property or has no motivation, it's not a good conversation. So first and foremost with motivation, ask them, hey, Mr. Seller, why are you looking to sell the property? Or is there any reason why you're looking to get rid of the property? Oh, this seems like a decent house. Why are you looking to sell it? You just got to figure out why they want to sell their house. That's first and foremost always the reason why I want to look into this. Now, that's publicly what they're going to tell you. There are some hidden motivations, like maybe the house is crumbling down, but they don't want to tell you too much so they get a better price. Maybe they're going through a divorce and they don't want to tell you. Some people are really secret and weird with their motivations, but usually they'll tell you right off the bat. C here is for condition. Condition the property. We want to know a little more about the house. Does the house need work? Is there any repairs? What kind of house do we have? Things that help us run the comps and our MAO, which is our max allowable offer. The reason why we do the condition is we got to figure out exactly how much a cash buyer is willing to buy this house for. So when we give an offer, it's below that price so we can make some profits. So if I figure out the house is worth $150 to a cash buyer, I know I should offer $140, $130 so I can make $10,000 to $20,000. Now, you know me, I like lowballing. I like making even more than that, but generally I get a good range. So the big question is for condition, hey, Mr. Seller, can you tell me a little bit about the house and let them talk? How's the roof? How's the AC? Is there any flooring issues? Don't sound like you're talking off like a checklist. Just make it like a regular conversation. Oh, hey, like how are the bathrooms looking? Do they look good? Like what kind of flooring do you got there? Just to keep the conversation going. I know it seems weird and like small talk, but you just got to keep that convo going. Now, MC, now we're on to T. T is for time frame. Time frame is pretty simple too. When are you looking to get rid of the property, or when are you looking to sell the house? Are they looking to get rid of the property or sell the house in 7 days, 14 days, 20 days? Like really, when are they looking to get rid of the property and actually sell it? Sometimes you'll get sellers that want to sell, but they want to sell in 6 to 12 months. And really, if you want to sell in 6 to 12 months, are you really that motivated to get rid of the house? Most time frames should be within 30 to 60 days. And that's another indicating factor to see if you actually have a good wholesaling deal or not. Then last is P, which stands for price. What price are they looking to sell the house for? Now, you got to be a little careful with this. You have to say it in the right way, but just go very simply here. Hey, Mr. Seller, I mean, do you know what price you want to sell the property for, or do you want to get rid of it for, or do you have a ballpark range on when you're looking to sell it? And just see where they go from there. Remember, these questions can be whatever you come up with. Hey, Mr. Seller, why are you looking to sell the property for motivation? Condition is, can you tell me a little bit about the house, roof, AC repairs? T, time frame. Hey, Mr. Seller, when are you looking to sell the property? What's an ideal time frame for you? And then P, price. What price are you looking to sell the house for? What price are you looking to get rid of this for? Just focus on that MCTP. Now, I know it kind of seems weird asking these 4 questions, and you might sound like a robot starting out by saying it, but you got to get really good at doing the in-between type things. So if we do a quick role play, it's like, hey, Mr. Seller, how are you doing today? Hey, are you the owner of that property at 123 Main Street? Yes. Are you looking to sell it at all? Oh, you are looking to sell it. Okay. Well, if you're looking to sell it, I mean, if you don't mind me asking, why are you looking to sell the property? Is there something wrong with it that I don't know? Okay. Now tell me, I mean, how big is this house? Oh, wow. Okay. And is there a new roof at all on it? Okay. I'm just trying to understand, a little more about it. My partner, Rick, he's going to ask me a million questions about this house. That's why I'm trying to get it right now. Okay. I mean, you said you wanted to sell it because you want to move your grandma into your house. I mean, when are they looking to get rid of the property and sell it? Okay. And I mean, do you have a ballpark range you're looking to sell the property for, so I can just bring this back to my partner? Okay, great. Let me tell you what I'm going to do, John. Let me look at a little more information on the property. Let me talk this over with my partner, Rick, and we'll see if this is the right fit or not. And if it is, it's okay if I give you a call back tomorrow to see a good time for me to swing by and actually look at the house. Okay, perfect. And this is the right number to reach you back at on? Okay, perfect. Are you a morning person or evening person? I don't want to call you too early in the morning or too late. Okay, perfect. I'll probably call you sometime between midday tomorrow. I'll see what my partner's got to say on it. All right? Thanks. And I know that's like a general, like really quick, like I'm rushing through it, but it's pretty simple. I do MCTP. I know that sounded a little forced because I made it a little too fast. I'm a little slower with it. I let the seller talk for a while, but really once I get that MCTP, I kind of let them know that, hey, let me bring this information over to my partner, see what he has to say about it. And if it works, maybe I can go by and actually look at the house. The reason is you don't want to be like, oh my gosh, great, you want to sell the property. Yes, I'm so excited to buy your house. You do not want to have that type of conversation with the seller. You don't want to seem too eager to buy something. That's why when you go car shopping, you're like, oh, I love this car so much. It's like, okay, this car's okay. I mean, can you do a little better on the price? You don't want to seem too eager to buy the house. The seller might want to sell it for a little way too much. The more eager you are, the less likely you are to get a deal. But you don't want to be too like put offish and mean to somebody. So you just want to be like, hey, I got to see if this is the right fit for my partner or not. Use that as an excuse. And then you come back and you close the deal. Remember, when you're talking to that seller initially, you don't want to try to close them at all. I think that's the most important part. You can't force a deal. So when you're talking to a seller and they don't want to sell it, you're not going to force them to sell to you. A lot of wholesalers try to force a deal out of nothing, and it's really not what you need to do. Just have a general conversation. Be nice, be happy, be confident, have a belief in what you say. And really, that's the best way to have a great conversation. My last tip for you is try to avoid filler words when talking to motivated sellers. These are words like ums, buts, okay. They're like filling in the words in the conversations. I know a lot of people don't realize when they say them. Look at some recordings of you talking, and you're going to figure out pretty fast that you actually say these words, and you get rid of those words. The conversation seems a lot more smoother and you seem more of a professional. But really, guys, stick to those 4 steps and you can talk to any motivated seller like a pro. If you want to learn more exactly how to do this and my entire process of talking to sellers, closing sellers, marketing, dispoing, and getting that money in wholesaling real estate, do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, go to my free wholesaling course, freewholesaling.com, where I show you everything from start to finish, the entire wholesaling process. For how much? Free. It costs 0 money at all to get started. This is Zach Ginn signing out, and I hope you have a blessed one.